Cynthia steps on Portia's foot, and I was like, girl, watch where you're going, TT. Next scene, they arrive at the dinner.
We my newbies look like Halle Berry.
Hi lover girls, hi lover boys, this is Royalty Tea Room, and we're back with another recap of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all, I'm so sorry I have been like delayed on my showings and stuff, so I'm gonna skip last week's episode and assume y'all watched it. But I've just been busy. Last week I wasn't feeling good, so I'm gonna try to keep up. Like, I'm gonna try to do these consistently, especially because it's summertime and everything, but please do not stone me. But yeah, let's get into this episode. So it starts out, and I'm not gonna lie. Like, the beginning of this episode, I was kind of like just like trying to clean the house up and everything. So I was watching, but like, you know what I mean? It was, yeah. Cynthia and Drew are talking about how Portia was nice to Drew and everything. They showed like a snap of last night, and I guess Drew was about to fall, and like Portia grabbed her. I don't feel like Portia was being like nice, but I definitely feel like, you know, she's not an evil human being. She's not gonna let you fall and squander on the concrete. So yeah. Then Angela calls Charles, and then, yeah, I just kind of I skipped past to the part where Shamea and Britt were talking in, like, the kitchen. And so, yeah, I don't think, like, when all the girls were in the kitchen, I skipped. So I don't think Shamea was being shady, but I feel like she already had some tension with Britt from the whole donation thing. So, like, no, it was just being passive-aggressive. Because I feel like Britt bringing up that she, I guess, went on a date with Apollo or something. I don't know what she was really trying to say, but I just feel like it wasn't a bad time to bring it up. They were just saying, anyone else want to get anything off their chest? This is a Crystal thing. Like, Phaedra wasn't fazed by it. I think that they shared a room. Like, yes, she could have told her beforehand, but maybe she just felt open to tell the girls. I don't know. Maybe she already told her beforehand, and Phaedra was just like, okay, say it on camera, you know, so we can have a moment or whatever. But, like, I don't think it was the worst thing in the world. Of course, Shamea thinks she's top dog, so she's just like, we were talking about something serious, and you just kind of, like, windled your way through. I mean, not really. It was like if y'all were talking about sick kids in Peru, and then Britt brought that up. Okay, that is out of the blue, but you guys were literally talking about issues with other people, and Britt was just like, you know, I just want to clear the air, and Shamea was already feeling some type of way about the donation, and she was being passive aggressive. She's passive aggressive like a lot, so I'm just like, girl, like, she brought that up because she wanted to. She's a grown woman. For you to feel some type of way, it's kind of petty and just childish. So then they split up, and why does Phaedra keep reading Drew down? Like, what's your problem, girl? She keeps reading her every time in the confession. I'm low-key sick of it. I don't have a problem with Phaedra, but I love Drew. So watch it, Faye. Watch it just a tad. So yeah, then they are in vehicles. Oh, so they split up. It's Kelly, Britt, Drew, and Angela. And then it's Shamea, Phaedra, Cynthia, and Portia. Don't quote me. I'm pretty sure. So then they're in the vehicles talking about Drew the whole time, basically, because, you know, they're fans, and Drew should sign an autograph for them, really. Like, do some charity work, Drew. Give them some autographs. Like, they clearly want to be you. They want to be seen with you, so you should tap into that charity work, girl. God will bless you. So then the next scene, they're still talking on the bus. Sorry, like, I guess a commercial happened. And I was, like, in and out of the kitchen. So then they go to the safari, and Angela brings up Charles. Then they eat lunch, and Kelly's so extra. She holds up a black napkin, and she's just like, Drew, get a life. Who's this? And Angela says, like, oh, is it purple?
Stop worrying about my relationship and worry about if Mark is going to take more manner in a divorce settlement. And hopefully he adds baseboards.
Kelly's like, no, it's black. Girl. Like, I don't want to bring it up, and I wasn't going to say anything, but you were dealing with your own situation with a man. I think the last thing you should be doing, and low-key, like, you and Portia are the last people, and low-key Phaedra, to be bringing up, who are you dating? Who's this guy? Are you cheating on your husband? You guys aren't even, like, married yet, blah, blah, blah. Like, you really, like, no, it's not your place at all. Like, no one's place, but especially y'all three. Like, I didn't want to say nothing, you know, and I know she went through domestic violence thing and everything, but girl, like, pipe down, simmer down, calm down, drink a cocktail, lift your titties, and shut up. So, so then the group started talking about Black, and Drew's just like, no, I'm not with him. Mind you, my thing is with people, and I don't like this at all, when you ask someone a question and they answer it, people, if they don't believe you, keep digging. And it's like, I answered your question already. Now, if you tell me you don't believe me, you want to keep asking, that's fine. But just keep asking and like pretending you're believing me, but you keep probing. It's just like, do you believe me or you don't? And if you don't believe me, go to sleep, build a bridge, like cry over it and get over it. Like, you know what I mean? So if I was Jill, I'd have been like, I already answered your question, girl. Why are you shaped like a garden gnome? Like, you know what I mean? Like, So Drew says that she wants love, which made me kind of emotional because, like, you know, when you're in these situations with divorce, it's natural to give up on love. So I'm really happy that she said that she wants it. It made me actually like really happy. I don't think you guys realize. I was just like, yes, like she actually is not blaming herself, internalizing, bringing that drama to the next relationship. She's having a healthy mindset about it. So this is what I perceive from watching. I don't know her personally, but it made me happy because it's like, yeah, like you should want love. No matter what, you should. No one wants to be lonely. You should want love. To all the people out there going through this who feel like they have given up, love will never find them again, please know you deserve love. You should want love. Love is beautiful. Love is timeless. It's important. Like, yeah, in any form, in any color, any form, any gender, you should want it. You really should. So then Shamia is so extra, saying that she got her bestie back. She's just like, this is her confessional. I got my bestie back. Yeah, I hated it. I was just like, oh, this is your bestie. This is your bestie. Like, I just, really? You don't have any other friends, just Portia? Okay. So then they come back to the house and get ready for dinner. Britt looks good. You know, I'm not really a fan of Britt, but like she does look good, high key. And so does Angela. Like the red and the way she had her braids, it was eating. Angela calls Charles, and he's so nonchalant. Like, it doesn't help his case at all. Like, people online are just like, they're gonna get divorced in a year tops. Like, I don't wish that on nobody. But at the same time, like, Charles isn't helping the fact, and I know Andy's probably asking her hella questions about it at the reunion, and it's just like, they have their type of love, and all we can do is respect it. But I mean, you know, I would definitely, like, if I was Angela, if they do get signed for next season, tell Charles to pucker up just a tad. Like, you don't have to like being on the cameras, but dang, people over here clowning me. It doesn't feel good. So yeah, Shamia is being passive aggressive towards Britt, and I'm just like, what the heck? For what? She's just like, yeah, donations should come from the heart, you know. Donating 2 paper towels and a Birkin and a Rolls Royce is just not the way to go. Girl, we know who you're talking about. And Britt is just like, I mean, that was shady. Like, duh. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I just skipped over something. Let me rewind. So, Shamia is being passive aggressive over Britt not taking shots. Forgive me. Because the night before, or the episode before, Britt got super drunk and puked. And even when she walked up to dinner, she was like, no more tequila shots for me. So she's just a lightweight, and that's okay. She's in her confessional because Shamia and her kind of go back and forth about it. She's just like, you know, I don't want to take any shots. And Shamia's just like, well, I'm not forcing anyone to take shots.
Yeah, whatever, and I love you too. This is the 50 Cent that I know. You are just now getting to see her. That's who she is.
And it's just passive aggressive. And Britt is in her confessional saying, we're not hood rats, we're classy women. And I'm just like, I mean, classy women take shots too. Hood rats drink champagne too. Like, okay. I didn't know how to feel about that. Like, what are you saying? Like, what are you saying? But yeah, Cynthia steps on Portia's foot, and I was like, girl, watch where you're going. TT. Next scene, they arrive at the dinner with the Prime Minister. And then Kelly brings up donations, shady hoe. And then Portia talks about her self-giving, and Shamia says it's good to give. And Britt is just like shaking her head. Like, yeah, it's so good to give. And then it starts to feel shady because Shamia was being passive-aggressive. So I kind of skipped over the kitchen part. My apologies. But yeah, Britt called her out. She's just like, that was shady and that was passive aggressive. And Shamia's just like, I mean, if you feel that way, you feel that way. And it's just like, you're grown. You don't need to be passive aggressive. Like, come on now. Really? Really? This is what you do? This is how you make your money? Like, really?
Everything happens for a reason. And I wish you all success.
I wonder what happened. What happened?
So yeah, Britt feels Kelly is coming at her as well. And I feel like she's being the nicest about it. Okay, so like Kelly was just trying to break down what Shamia was saying in a nice tone. And yes, Britt and Kelly were kind of like friends in the beginning. I definitely feel like a shift. I just think Kelly's kind of a follower at this point. And Britt feels like Kelly was coming at her. But I just feel like she was just being nice about it, diplomatic. Because they did have a friendship, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I don't like Shamia or Britt, so I'm not on nobody's side about this. I just feel like Shamia is being passive aggressive and Britt is being aggressive. And I do agree with like her not giving when she has like, you know, all this money, but maybe she just doesn't have money. She's just fronting. Either way, I don't have money. I give back every day. So yeah, I mean, I'll just leave it at that. So then Shamia says, did she want to talk about it? No, did she talk to her about it? And then Britt asks if anyone has anything else to say, and it's giving Megan on BGC 9, like, anybody want to fight? Portia brings up how Britt said the other day she didn't feel support, and Britt said Portia doesn't acknowledge her in a group chat, and I'm just like, that's not really a big issue. So they kind of showed how Portia had said that they have a group chat, and a number had texted, and she didn't have her number saved. And Britt was just like, you know who this is, and Portia never responded because she did not know who it was. I don't know if it was like shade, but at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. Like, just if I was Britt, I wouldn't really think into it that much.
I'm trying to be calm and, honey, be a gracious host. Oh, where's Kim? I didn't hear everything, but I think Kim egged Kenya on.
But I can understand how, I mean, I don't really understand actually at all. Like, she didn't know who you were. It's a number. It's not like when you're in person and you're talking and it's like, oh, who's this? It's over a phone. She doesn't know the number. She needs to save the number. Like, duh. Maybe she should have been like, oh, I don't think I have your number saved. Can you send the name? Like, whose name is this? I can save you as my contact. Something like, I get a bit more warmer because Britt is the type to pop off, but they shouldn't have to condense themselves to what she likes for her at the same time. So, I mean, I definitely understand. So then Britt calls Portia babe, and I'm just like, ... watch yourself, girl, because, like, she's older than you. For sure. And Britt is upset that Portia is cutting her off, and then the Prime Minister shows up. The Prime Minister is not that ugly. He's, like, kind of cute. It's giving, Shamia offers him a seat to have a drink, and yeah, then they're, like, all collectively flirting with him and everything. I mean, he is all their type, rich and black. Production is so shady, asking who's the best woman for him. I mean, we clearly know that's going to be Portia. Jokes. So Angela says Charles doesn't wear his wedding ring. And I'm just like, girl, why would you tell that in front of these ops? Like, yes, say it to Drew or maybe Cynthia, but, like, the rest of them, no. Portia already said she should F him. Like, girl. So yeah, then they give Angela a cake for her anniversary, and it makes me sad because, like, Charles doesn't seem to, like, he didn't send flowers or nothing. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I would have done that if I was a man, especially if I was with Angela. Like, she's bad. And then Britt is still super upset about what happened, and Britt is talking about everything in her car and, like, the car with her people. And then Phaedra is trying to school her, saying, you know, it's about energy and blah, blah, blah. And then so Shamia calls her husband, and he is saying that her baby is sick because, like, the babysitter didn't do a good enough job, I'm assuming. And that was really sad to see. And then Shamia gets emotional, and it's really sad. Then they stop the vans, and, like, everyone, like, cries with Shamia, and the energy is just pretty low. So then, I don't know, like, yes, I mean, it's very sad. I think that they were comforting her because of what her daughter has already been through so much. And I'm not a mom, so I couldn't imagine, like, being out of the country and your child is sick and you can't do anything about it. That is sad. So then Britt starts crying, and it does become a little selfish. She's just like, I love you, Jamil. Whatever that did hurt my feelings, but I'm going to have your back no matter what. Even after the argument, it hurt my feelings that you called me out. And I'm just like, girl, we are not talking about this right now. We're talking about her daughter. Like,
Kenya's being childish. It's Cynthia's commercial. Cynthia's the client. I mean, are you kidding me right now?
get it together. Like, low-key, if I was there, I'd have been like, okay, that's enough. And she would have been like, to me, probably, I'm trying to comfort her. No, you're not. I'm making this about you. It's not that. So I was just taken aback. But Shamia just let it go because I guess it was one of those things. Just let her cry and pretend to be okay with it. And then the next day when you're actually mentally ready to have a comeback, check her. So I get that too. Britt takes a shot and then exposes her chest and puts it on the counter. Didn't we just have like a situation with the revenge corn? Gotcha. So then next time, Britt and Kelly have an issue. And that's basically what happens. Like, that's really what Bravo showed. So yeah, that was the episode. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel. And that's it. Bye.
My new bitch look like